You know we're all about sustainability here at Terradrift, which is why I recently went on a trip with Exodus Travels, a self-proclaimed sustainable tour operator, to explore hiking trails, wineries, and culture in Portugal. This tour in particular interested me for one reason, though. It's one of their trips that offers a citizen science component where travelers get to participate in a water sampling program with the goal of collecting environmental DNA data in order to study biodiversity, which is kind of a big deal. Check it out. So after 22 hours of travel, I'm finally in Portugal, and I just got to the Douro Scala Hotel, which is where I'm staying tonight, and then, holy cow, let's explore Portugal. We just got to Quinto do Dedo, a winery in the Douro Valley region. We're gonna take a little stroll, see some vineyards, maybe some birds, and then go taste some morning wine, because why not? When in Portugal. So this winery isn't technically certified organic or biologic or anything like that, but they do abide by very natural growing practices, which is really cool. So like, check this out. Look at all the like the weeds and the growth and stuff and in with the vines. It's because they don't treat it. Also, listen to all those birds. All a good sign of a healthy winery. This winery is the only one in the whole valley with a 100-meter cave. A cave! They have a wine cave!
8, 12 degrees, it's good.
Yeah, this piece just goes down. Yeah, which is a tiny. So this, I actually don't know if it's only much, but this is...
We have left the Douro Valley behind. Bye, Douro! And have entered Mondim de Basto. And it is just as lovely. A little more mountainous, a little less valley. I think I'm gonna like it here. We are staying at the Aguas Hotel, and I'm excited to go check it out. If it's anything near as cool as the last hotel, this should be pretty rad. So far, the landscaping is pretty dope. We're starting off our day in Mondim de Basto with a hike. Gonna go in a couple-mile loop, check out some of this landscape. I'm pretty excited. Hope we get some views today.
Let's come to this side. Oh. Is he calling us? Like, hurry up.
This could be a potentially tricky trail to follow if you're not with guides, so bring a map. As always, obviously. This is called Venus's belly button. Venus belly button. I guess it kind of looks like a belly button. I'm just gonna pull up some water real quick. So we hiked about 3.5 miles through a couple of villages, through some cool landscapes, past lots of cow fields with the local Maranessa cow, and got some lunch, a local cafe here in the village, and are headed to another hike now. So, yay for sunshine and exercise. So this hike that we're doing follows along this lavada here, which is a canal that was first dug back in like the 1300s, so that farmers and people who lived in villages farther down the mountain could channel water from higher up easily and without any power or electricity involved. no machinery. They just dug these canals so they could get water. And this one's obviously a bit more recently built out of granite, but obviously still is channeling water all of these centuries later down to families and farms at lower elevations, which is super cool. There. Also, check out all these pines. I love pine trees. I love the scent of pine trees. It's day 4, and we've just driven up a mountain to visit the shrine or chapel at the very top of the hill. And so far, the views aren't too bad. Apparently, that's Spain way out there. Nice, eh? There's a monster in the bell tower. This sanctuary was rebuilt in the 18th century. They think it might date back all the way to the 16th century. And you could just drive up the mountain and park up here and like go up the bell tower. It's super cool. 360-degree views. You can see all the way to Spain. I mean, who wouldn't want to come up here? We're now at Quinta das Escomeiras. Very lovely winery. Gonna take a quick stroll and then sample some vino. Not a bad view for a vineyard, huh? So we've been on hikes, we've been to wineries, we have learned about the region, we've sampled all kinds of great food and drink. Now we're headed to the part of the trip I've been looking forward to most, which is the sample collection. So we are collecting water samples today in order to help build a database of biodiversity. And this is a partnership between Exodus Travels and eBioAtlas, and basically, it's just to start really understanding the biodiversity of just regions across the world using citizens and travelers and visitors and regular people to collect data and send it in without having to have any special training in order to build this database and understand the places that we live and work and travel to better. And I'm especially excited about this because sustainable travel needs to be about more than just bringing reusable utensils and offsetting your flights and eating vegan when you travel. It needs to be about giving back to the places that you visit and not just taking from them. And that can involve all sorts of different things. But in this case, on this trip, it's going to be data collection. I mean, in addition to eating at local restaurants and staying at locally owned hotels and visiting locally owned wineries that are sustainable, it's contributing to environmental science. And I'm very excited about it. So let's go collect some water samples. We're going to collect water samples here. So no complaints from me.
Yeah, and just screw it on.
Yeah, I think.
But not too tightly.
Yeah, I'll fix it.
And how long do you keep pushing the water?
Nice.
Well, we have to wait and see. Okay.
Yeah. There we go.
Right, and what you do now?
We're gonna do 50. 50?
50?
Because that's. Do you want me to? Oh, she's got it. This guy?
Yeah.
It's a little harder now. So that was super cool. We collected water samples from a couple of different points along this river, and then used a syringe and filter to capture particles, like microscopic particles, because what we're doing here is collecting DNA from the water so that eBioAtlas can then analyze it in their labs, identify how many species are present in any given waterway anywhere in the world, and then build this database of information that scientists all over the world can draw from to study various species. It's super cool. Just gonna do this through the very dirty windshield. We made it to Porto. We're just strolling around town this morning. Gonna go to a little wine cellar for our very last wine tasting of the trip. Have some port, naturally, and just kind of explore the city. So I'm excited. Let's go.
Here, try these are the aromas of the light touch of caramel and cacao. The cacao mainly noticed in the aftermouth, either in the throat and in the back parts of the tongue.
I found vegan baked goods! Huzzah! Mission accomplished!
Yeah, basically. No, you're good. Sorry.
We're gonna spend the night at Nea Hotel, which is right on the river and has great views out the window that opens, by the way. A window in a hotel that opens. Just perfect. I actually really enjoyed this trip. In fact, it's the second one I've been on with Exodus Travels. The first was in Turkey, so you should definitely check out that video. We'll put a link in the description. And if you're interested in traveling sustainably with a small group of outdoorsy, like-minded folks and want to use your next adventure to do some scientific and environmental good, which you totally should, definitely take a look at Exodus. We'll drop a link in the description. And as always, thanks for watching. Make sure to follow us on, like all the socials, like Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We're at Terradrift. And then watch some of our other rad videos. They're all great. And get out there, wherever you are in the world, and wander on.